I am here, and I am on time. What's up, everybody? This is the Uncanny Omar, and thank you so much for joining me for this Monday morning, at least here in the state of Kentucky, Monday morning talk about. It's a recap of all the collected editions coming out from Marvel Comics from the months of May until August of 2021. So I hope everybody is having a good day. I know a lot of you all are going back to work today. Um, I know a lot of you all have kicked off your New Year's already by going back to work early, and some of you didn't even get a break. So I hope everybody's doing well. Ooh, didn't mean to keep Tim's comment up there, but thanks for calling me out, Tim. Just for you, though, I'm here. So, is there an echo? Is that what you're saying? You're at the gym and the treadmill. Cool. Yeah, if there's an echo, let me know. I wonder if that's because something's going on with my sound, I guess. Yes, please let me know if there's any sound issues, because I want to make sure you guys can hear me. So, what we're going to be talking about today, or what we're going to be looking at, and I saw David was in the chat earlier, but I know he's catching a flight, so he had to drop in and say something about Alpha Omnibus. Not happening. I like that David Gabriel is the first person to joke about Alpha Omnibus. What have you all done to that man? Okay, so what we're looking at today, as I mentioned earlier, is the catalog that's going to go to Hachette, and Hachette is one of the book distributors that puts the catalog together. So we're going to be looking at a list. I've shown you guys a bunch of pretty pictures and a bunch of content. What we're looking at today, however, is just a spreadsheet, a list of books, but it's everything. It's omnis, it's trade paperbacks, it's complete collections, it's Marvel Masterworks, and then of course epics. So for the first time, you guys get to look at some of the things that I get to see behind the scenes. We get to look at ISBN stuff, the prices, and then the actual release date for these books. We're doing it, breaking it down month by month. I will be showing some pictures of some things that didn't show up here, and of course, towards the end, I wanted to do a suit, and I'm like, you know what? I want you guys to experience this with me, so let's do it live. We'll do it live. So we're gonna look at a formal announcement of a new omnibus. It's a brand new omnibus, a volume 1 of something. Not a new line or anything, but it is a not a volume 1. I'm sorry. How do I put it? Now, you know what? You all figured out. It's not an X-Men omnibus, though, for those of you that have been trying to guess what this new omnibus is. And then there's a reprint. And then I had to take out some stuff that I can't announce quite yet. So there's about 5 or 6 things from these catalogs that I had to take out that I will make an announcement later. So, and it's awesome because some of you all have kind of guessed what these omnis are going to be and what the reprint is and what the new omnibus is. David is in the chat. Here's my... he was in the chat, Frederick. Thank you so much for the super chat. Much love, man. I really appreciate that. Here's my wish list. Marvel Cosmic Universe by Al Ewing Omnibus. An unbelievable Gwenpool. Wow. Do we have enough for Al Ewing Cosmic Omnibus? I would love Al Ewing Ultimates Omnibus, honestly. We got that Kenneth Rocafort artwork on that, too. So... yes, Happy New Year's to everybody. X-Men, is it X-Men? It's not X-Men. It's not an X-Men omnibus, okay? So again, we're going to be looking at a spreadsheet. Nothing fancy, and I will be showing you all some images, too. And then when we get to August, that's when I'll look at the new things. So let me make sure, let's see if we got enough people here. Wow, we got 1 dislike already because I said no X-Men omnibus. I'm so sorry. Go back to your daily life. Come back here when I announce an X-Men omnibus. Omar, will you suit up before the new omnibus? No, I'm not suiting up. Not today. I wanted to be laid back, man. No suit today. Later this week, yes. It wasn't me. I'm just kidding, man. It doesn't matter. It's okay. Omar, is there a list of all the Marvel books coming out in 2021 somewhere? I'm asking just for budgeting purposes. Hey, it's good to see you, Just Mason. So I don't think there's a list. There's the catalog that you can look at. Hachette catalog is open to anybody, but navigating through it can be a pain in the butt. That's no lie. I don't think there's really a written list anywhere. Let me ask David what we can do about that for budgeting purposes. Yeah. No suit. How about a top? I got a cowboy hat. That's all I got. Hit that like button. 300 plus watching. Yeah, if y'all don't mind, please hit that like button. Share the video. Someone hates you, Omar. You got a dislike every time. That's okay. At my age, I've learned that not everybody's going to like me. And honestly, I'm okay with that. Got to stay positive, man. And the sooner you learn that, the better off you will be in life. No suit. Can I get my $5 back? What? Sorry. It's already up there. It's in the cloud. It's in the cloud. So there's my buddy. A Weekend Geekdom. Big shout out to my boy Gio. Good to see you here, man. You better wear the hat for name. Man, I don't even have anything around me that I could wear. All right. Let's get started, everybody. Let's get a dislike because of no Alpha Omnibus. David's the one that brought up the Alpha Omnibus this time. Let's get a dislike because no X-Men on. I know. All right. Let's go ahead and get started. This, again, is a spreadsheet, everybody. So we'll have as much fun as we can with Excel spreadsheets. I love the guesses you all are having, by the way. This is nice. Actually, let me share the whole thing. Is that better? Do I need to make it bigger? Please don't take that out of context. I'll make it bigger. So this is what we're looking at. Everybody see this okay? Please let me know if this is too small. Is it just right? God, I can't. No matter what I say, it's going to come out of context, isn't it? Okay, let's make it bigger. All right. For all your ISBN people, here's your numbers in case you want to start pre-ordering these when they're available. So here we go. Is that good? Is that good? Am I good right here? Or do you guys want it bigger? Conquest new printing. Did we know that? Yes, Conquest INL. Oh man. Well, I guess some of you all that don't watch my all my video announcements get to find out this way. Cool. Yes, at the moment you cannot pre-order anything. Well, I think some of these will start dropping. What has to happen is these have to be put into the catalog. Once they're put into the a little bigger. I got you, Mason. I got you. I'm giving it all she's got, Captain. Okay, is that good? Are we good? Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and get started. So these are broken down by book types too. So we have trade paperbacks, we have graphic novels. These are the small sizes for kids, and then we have Marvel Masterworks. So for the month of May, we're looking at Marvel vs. Loki, and a lot of these, most of these you've seen. However, there are some trade paperbacks that have snuck up in here that I want to show off. Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur, Marvel Masterworks Brother Voodoo. Over here is your price, by the way. This is retail price. And to the right over here is the release dates for these books. Now, one thing is very important. Of course, I always say, please always keep in mind that the dates may change. And even the price may change. It could have been a fluke, like, oh man, we were supposed to make that $49. I don't know. Just so keep that in mind, okay? All right. So apparently, Conquest is up in pre-order in Amazon Canada. Will there be a reign of X trade paperbacks? Probably, yeah, man. Lionheart, what's up, brother? You watch the replay. You watch the replays. So here's the list that we have so far. And as far as Omnis, we have the Annihilation Conquest Omnibus. This is the new printing. Incredible Hulk by Peter David, Volume 3. Both of those, actually, all of these will have 2 covers. Kazar, the Savage Omnibus. Cole the Savage, the original Marvel Years Omnibus. I announced that, I think, 2 months ago. Man-Thing, this is the new printing of Man-Thing. Here is one that a lot of people have speculated. Marvel Love and War by Jack Kirby. It was originally solicited as an omnibus. And then a lot of people saw that it was an oversized hardcover. And then now it's back to being an omnibus. So legit, it is an omnibus. by Jack Kirby, Venom Omnibus. This is getting a new printing. Again, all of this will have 2 covers. All of those Omnis. Venom by David Mcfarlane and Mcfarlane Gallery Edition. This is the oversized stuff. If you've seen my overviews of God Loves, Man Kills, the Silver Surfer Parable, or Thor and Loki, Blood and Brothers, all of those are Gallery Edition books. See, so Ergo Hero King, if you look at the tabs, they tell you what they are. So these are Omnis right here, right? And then oversized means they're bigger than your regular trim size. Hey, Bobby. I finally got the second JMS Spider-Man the other day from IST. It's a curved spine. Yep, the new restocks of Spider-Man, and big shout out to my buddy Dying Breed Collectors. He sent me a copy of my favorite cover. There he is. I bet we get an ASM1 reprint again soon, but with both covers. Kind of started doing that after the last reprint. Yeah, they started. What's up, buddy? They started doing that after, I think last year's when they started doing both covers again. Now, as far as trade paperbacks, Amazing Spider-Man by Nick Spencer, Atlantis Attacks is getting a complete collection. I think I knew that. Avengers Epic, Final Threat. I announced that a couple of weeks ago with Curtis. It's getting a new printing. A lot of people are excited about that. And then A Traitor Stalks Within Us is a new Avengers Epic collection. Champions is getting a trade paperback. Let's see. Dawn of X, Volume 16. That should be the final volume of Dawn of X before X of Swords, if I'm not mistaken, if it's mapped the way that I think it's mapped. So I'm sure after X of Swords and after Reign of X, they'll start doing Reign of X trade paperbacks. These sold really well. Guardians of the Galaxy by Al Ewing, Marvel Treasury. This is the Marvel Treasury book that I shared 2 weeks ago, I think. No, last week on the channel. Morbius Epic Collection, End of a Living Vampire, Power Man and Iron Fist, Heroes for Hire. That's the very first volume that went out of print. Honestly, I am too. Where's this comment? Dang it. No, not this one. This one here. Surprised there's no OHC for Spider-Man by Nick Spencer. I am as well. Maybe, I don't know, maybe we'll get an omnibus before we get an OHC. I don't know. I also don't know how sales of the Last Dance slot wave of Spider-Man OHCs were. Did you announce additional reprints of Wolverine Volume 1? I thought you said something. No. What's up, Matt? Fellow West Coast, not West Coast, Great Lake Omnibro. That comes out in February. The restock of Wolverine #1 comes out in February. And David was in the chat earlier today, but he's, or earlier, a few minutes ago, but he had to catch a flight. Now, I did send him the list of all the books that have gone out of print from Diamond. Again, since they reopened, since the pandemic. And I'm trying to push for the ones that were gone in mere minutes, right? So we're talking like War of the Realms. We're talking, oh my gosh, Infinity Gauntlet, Absolute Carnage. Both the restock and the original printing were gone in minutes. It's insane. I mean, I'm glad you guys are buying them up, but there's a lot of people that still need them. Power Pack, The Powers That Be. That's the new series, Return of the Valkyries. I didn't even know about that series. Spider-Woman Volume 2. Really enjoyed the first one. Squadron Supreme versus the Avengers. This is the stuff that was collected previously in the Squadron Supreme Omnibus. And they split it up between Squadron Supreme and then Squadron Supreme versus the Avengers in trade paperback format. Star Wars Legends Epic Collection, The Old Republic. Which volume is this? 4, I think. 4. Taskmaster. This is the newer series. Thor by Jason Aaron, Complete Collection, Volume 3. Thor Epic Collection, Final Gauntlet, Volume 20. And Wolverine Black, White, and Blood Treasury Edition. This is going to be awesome. Now, let's keep going here. For the month of June, and we're going to look at some artwork here in a second. We have Miles Morales, Ultimate The End. This is the graphic novel line. The Marvel Masterworks here. Daredevil Volume 15 and Uncanny X-Men Volume 13. Always happy to see books like this because it means, hey, we're getting closer to that omnibus. What's up, my buddy Tyler Blount? Hold out hope, man. Me too. Let's hope that X Factor Volume 1 by Peter David sells like hotcakes, as well as the Incredible Hulk books that they keep selling. So that means that Peter David will be a hot commodity again, and we can get some more books with his name on them, at least Omnis. So, Omnis, speaking of, Golden Age Captain America Omnibus Volume 2. All of these, again, will have 2 covers. Captain America by Dan Jurgens Omnibus Volume 1. Or 1. Now, something to note, I this is the type of company that Marvel is when oh, I'm sorry, let me make it bigger. Is that good, guys? Thank you. Sorry about that. I forgot that each tab I have to do it again. Okay. So, when I announced this, it was $125, right? When I announced the Captain America by Dan Jurgens Omnibus. And before I even made the announcement, I reached out to David asking him, is that price right? Because this is 700 pages. And, Captain America by Rick Remender, which has almost twice as many pages, is $125. And I mean, this is before I even made the announcement. He didn't say anything yet. I made the announcement. People were asking me, and then people were upset. They were like, what's going on with the prices? Why isn't it 100? This should be cheaper. And then about a couple days later, he was like, "Okay, yeah, I see that. We need to look at that price again." So they changed it. So you get enough people like you all that reached out to me, and I of course reached out to him again to remind him, and they made it $100 again. So saves you at least a couple of bucks here and there. Empire Omnibus, Heroes Reborn. This is the new printing of Heroes Reborn. Same price as the original printing. Power Pack Classic. Hell yes. Spider-Gwen Omnibus. And if you want to see the content of all this stuff, it was in the previous videos that I've done of upcoming Marvel Collected editions. Wolverine Omnibus Volume 2. Oh my gosh, we did it. We made it happen. We got that first one reprinted with the hopes that it sold enough that a Volume 2 would come out. And it did. And damn. I'm happy that we played a part in that. X-Men Age of Apocalypse Companion Omnibus, as well as Age of Apocalypse Omnibus. The Marvel Art of George Perez. That's those oversized books. And then Captain America by Ta-Nehisi Coates. That's an oversized hardcover. Avengers by Jason Aaron, Volume 8. Black Cat, this is the new series, Volume 1. Black Panther Intergalactic Empire of Wakanda, Part 4. Now, this is interesting. This is Captain America's Bicentennial Battles, all new Marvel Treasury edition. David said that they may go back and do this one as a gallery edition, so a bigger trim on this book. Wolverine Volume 1 is being restocked in February, for those that are wondering. Yes. Oh, it's being released on your birthday, man. Happy birthday, dude. And anybody that wants to screen capture this, that's fine, to get those ISBN numbers, because I know a lot of you all do pre-orders that way. Where were we? Conan Chronicles Epic Collection Shadows over Kush. Doctor Strange Epic Collection Volume 9. And here's the big one that I know a lot of people were excited for. Captain America Generation X Epic Collection Volume 1. That one comes out June 16th. History of the Marvel Universe is getting a trade paperback edition. Immortal Hulk Volume 9. Incredible Hulk Epic Collection Man or Monster. This is the new printing. King in Black. We haven't seen any of this yet. King in Black Atlantis Attacks. So I'm going to show you all some artwork from that. Marvel Monograph The Art of Lionel Francis Yu. MODOK. It's getting a trade paperback. I think it's the newer series. Oh, thank you so much, Brian. What's up, buddy? 448 watching and only 219 likes. Come on, people, hit that like button. Thank you so much. Now, here's the thing, Luis. With he's saying $45 for an Epic Collection. Yeesh. You're right. Yeesh, because it's $5 more, right? We're used to paying $39.99. But another thing to keep in mind is that it's been the same price. It's been $40 for the last 7 years. Some of them have been $44.99. Some of the Conan books, There was I can't remember what it was last year that came out. A couple of I think one was Silver Surfer. So it's not new, you know. I don't know if they're testing the waters to see new price, or if it's just because it's more material, or sometimes what I like to call the Conan tax. Ultimate's complete collection. Where's my Rocket Fort oversize art? I know, right? One day. I want that too. Moon Knight Epic Collection Bad Moon Rising is getting a new printing. Power Pack, The Powers That Be. Trade Paperback. Punisher Epic Collection Volume 4. I love to see more and more Punisher. I love to see another omnibus of Punisher honors, honestly. Why are some silver omnis never reprinted? Are you talking about the Silver Age omnibus, or are you talking about the Silver Surfer? I assume you're talking about Silver Age, and I can answer that. Poor sales. Look at the sales of Incredible. I was using Incredible Hulk. Incredible Hulk was liquidated for 3 years. I mean, you could buy it at conventions for $25 to $30. I don't think any business wants that to happen, right? So they're slowly. I mean, look. We got Captain America. We've got Fantastic Four reprints. So they're slowly testing the waters. Your job's just to buy them up, right? As a consumer, because if they don't sell, then more than likely we're not going to get a Thor reprint or an X-Men, even X-Men. Thank you so much for this super chat, brother. Mr. Tolliver, that first issue of Wolverine by Claremont, 1982, Where He's in Japan, was released on my actual birthday. That's what's up. I thought about collecting stuff from March of 1978 for me. Will She-Hulk by Dan Slott get a restock soon? That I sent David. I'm not kidding. It's a lot of books. That's a list of books. I highlighted the ones that went out of print immediately before the book went on sale. And so it's up to them to restock some of these books. But they do know now. What's the X-Men Blood of Apocalypse? That is a new series. We'll get there. We'll talk about it. Hold on. Okay. So let's see. Where were we? Silk Out of the Spider-Verse, Star Wars Bounty Hunter, Star Wars Darth Vader by Greg Pak, Volume 2, Symbiote Spider-Man King in Black, and Thor by Donny Cates, Volume 2, Ultimates Al Ewing Complete Collection. At least we're getting a complete collection. I know I also want an omnibus of that. U.S. Agent, trade paperback. X-Men Epic Collection, Mutant Genesis. This is the new one. And X-Men Blood of Apocalypse looks to be... I'm thinking, this is just me thinking, please don't quote me on this, but I don't have the content yet. I'm thinking that this has it's the follow-up to the Peter Milligan X-Men Complete Collection Volume 1, and they just decided to rebrand it. Maybe Peter Milligan collection didn't sell very well, and maybe they just decided to call this Blood of Apocalypse. But if I were a betting man, I bet this has the remaining Peter Milligan X-Men run in it. So I think it's more than just a reprint. It'll be thicker than a Snicker. X-Statix, the Complete Collection Volume 2 is coming out. So for those wondering, when are we going to get that? There it is. Now, I do want to showcase some of the artwork from the King in Black. So we have Deadpool there. Here's the King in Black trade paperback. Stagman, man, that dude kills it. Atlantis Attacks. This is King in Black tie-in now. King in Black, The Avengers. I love this cover. So this is the way Spider-Gwen is continuing, or Ghost Spider is continuing. This is Gwenom versus Carnage. It looks like Ken Lashley drew that cover. King in Black, Namor. King in Black, Planet of the Symbiotes. And this is the Return of the Valkyries book. There's the King in Black, Thunderbolts. I didn't even know this was a series. But anytime I see Thunderbolts, I get excited. There's Cole. So let's go back to this list and look at the month of August. Or I'm sorry, July. All right, so let's see here. Why does Ghost Rider not get any love? Surely he will sell more than Man. I don't know, man. I know we're getting a Cosmic Ghost Rider, so I know it's not my Danny Ketch, but it's Ghost Rider. So let's look at the month of July. We have. I can't wait for that King in Black omnibus. Yeah, I think that will happen. if I were a betting man. Is that better, everybody? Everybody can see now, right? Cool. Roberto Rodriguez, according to Gabe, tomorrow's X-Men Omni release is out of stock. Yeah, I announced that I think last week. It was already out of stock at Diamond. Yes, I did contact him about X-Men. He knows about X-Men. All right, here we go. Marvelverse, She-Hulk, The Unbeatable Squirrel Girl, graphic novels, Marvel Masterworks, Captain America number 13. Amazing Spider-Man, the reprint of David Mcfarlane and Todd McFarlane Omnibus. $100. Good to see that price there. Cosmic Ghost Rider Omnibus, Captain America by Rick Remender, Fantastic Four Omnibus Volumes 2 and 3, Loki Omnibus, Captain America Omnibus Volume 3. This is the stuff that fills in that gap between Volume 2 of the Silver Age and the Return of Jack Kirby Omnibus. Predator, the original years, Omnibus Volume 1, Savage Sword. What is the Loki Omni? I announced that last week, and I have all the content is on that video. It's pretty much the early appearances of Loki in chronological order. So going through the Silver Age. Where were we? Star Wars: Old Republic, Volume 1. Hell yes, that's a big book right there. Giant Size X-Men tribute to Wayne and Cockrum Treasury Edition. Marvel Portfolio Inhuke. Marvel's Infinity Saga poster book. Amazing Spider-Man by Nick Spencer, Volume 13. Man, they're cranking those out. Captain America. I'd like a reprint of Loki Journey to Mystery Omnibus. I did strongly suggest that it would be a good time to reprint that because of the Loki series. Just saying. Captain America Epic Collection, The Captain. So glad that they made this into an Epic Collection. That thick trade paperback can now be replaced by a proper Epic. Captain America Dawn's Early Light is getting a new printing. Conan the Barbarian, the original Marvel years. Curse of the Golden Skull. Curse of the Man-Thing. This is the newer series. Daredevil by Chip Zdarsky. We know that's getting an oversized hardcover. Doctor Strange Epic Collection, Master of the Mystic Arts, new printing. So happy to see this. Fantastic Four, Heroes Return, The Complete Collection, Volume 3. Hells yes, one step closer to that omnibus. King in Black, Avengers trade paperback. Gwenom, Carnage. This is all King in Black stuff. Namor, Planet of the Symbiotes, Thunderbolts. Maestro, War and Pax. Maybe that one day will be in an omnibus sometime. New Mutants Volume 1. This is the newer series by To Be Determined. Actually, in the picture that I saw, see, I can't reveal all the pictures because the titles are wrong or sometimes it spoils something. But let me see if I can find that one. New Mutants Epic Collection Volume 5. That's what the picture is on the thumbnail of this video, by the way. And Star Wars Dr. Aphra, Volume 2. This is the newer series. Star Wars Legends Epic Collection, the original Marvel years, Volume 5. The Union, Venom by Donny Cates. Wolverine Epic Collection, Volume 3. And X-Men by Jonathan Hickman, Volume 3. Let me see something here. Let me see if I can find that picture of New Mutants. There's MODOK Head Games. There's Maestro, The Man-Thing, Marauders Volume 3. Where was New Mutants? There's the Marvel Treasury Edition, Marvel Graphic Novel line, Marvel Voices. Where in the heck? This is all in alphabetical order. Oh, wait. I know where it is. This is... The files they sent me are so image heavy. Okay, here we go. So we have New Mutants by Vita Ayala, Volume 1. That's who it is. And then this is the New Mutants Epic Collection right here. And as far as the Fantastic Four, somebody was asking me about, what does that all collect? Let me see if I can find it. That should be the Carlos Pacheco stuff, if I'm not mistaken, for the Fantastic Four Complete Collection. Now we got one more month to look at. Got to be careful because there's some things in here I can't show. Not yet, anyway. And should be getting close here to FF. There's the for those of you that didn't see the Generation Epic Collection, there you go. So Fantastic, yeah, it's the Carlos Pacheco stuff. That's what I'm assuming that they're collecting. And there's the Fantastic Four by Jonathan Hickman, Complete Collection Volume 3. And if you want to see this is Excalibur Volume 3 right there. All right. Last month, 2 of them have been hidden, and I will reveal those soon. Thor and Loki, Double Trouble. Graphic novel, Marvelverse, Doctor Strange. Let me make this bigger before you will even say anything. Do you think they will make OHCs for the other Dawn of X titles? Absolutely. I don't know how they're going to do things like Fallen Angels, right? It's only had 6 issues. So we will see how they map all that. Or Giant Size X-Men, for that matter. Miss Marvel Game Over graphic novel. And then we have a couple Masterworks right here. Marvel Masterworks, The Avengers, and Marvel Team Up. Fantastic Four, Volume 4. There you go. It's finally here. It's in the catalog. Captain America, The Death of Captain America, Omnibus, new printing. Cloak and Dagger, Volume 2. Marvel 1961 Omnibus. Let me show you guys the standard edition cover for this 1961 Omnibus. I literally just got it in the mail, or through email, rather. It is gorgeous. That is beautiful. Same guy that did the History of the Marvel Universe artwork, but this is what it looks like. So this is the standard edition of the August 1961 Omnibus. And of course, Jack Kirby, Fantastic Four #1, being the direct market cover. X Factor by Peter David, Omnibus Volume 1. Like I said, we got to make that sell to make sure we get that amazing, or that Spider-Man 2099. What If Classic Collection, or What If Classic Omnibus, sorry, Volume 1. Excalibur by Teenie Howard and Marauders. Both of those are oversized hardcovers. WandaVision, The Art of the Series. It's one of those oversized slipcase books. Spider-Man Epic Collection Life Theft. Avengers Mech Strike. I think that's the giant robot ones, if I'm not mistaken. Wolverine Epic Collection is May, the reprint of Volume 1. Cable by Jerry Duggan, Volume 2. Captain America by Ta-Nehisi Coates, Volume 5. Carnage, this is interesting. Carnage, Black, White, and Blood. I don't even know what this title is. And it's a Treasury edition. So that's the first time I'm hearing of this with you all. Conan, the people of the Black Circle and Other Stories trade paperbacks. Eternals, this is the new series. Excalibur Volume 3, Fantastic Four, Volume 7 of the Epic Collection, Battle of the Behemoths. FF, World's Greatest Magazine, Epic Collection is getting a new printing. Hellions by Zeb Wells. Iron Fist, 8 Kingdoms. Iron Man Epic Collection, Volume 20. Marauders by Jerry Duggan. Marvel's Voices. Miles Morales, Volume 5. Star Wars, The High Republic. Sword, Volume 1. This is the new series of Sword with Cable in it. Wolverine by Benjamin Piercy, Volume 2. Love seeing that. X Factor by Leah Williams, Volume 2. X-Force by Benjamin Piercy. And then From the Ashes and Daredevil Yellow are going to be having a new printing. Now, do you all want me to tell you what the reprint is and the new? You know what? Let's make this fun. Let's do. Let's make this fun. Hold on a second. Let me stop sharing. I haven't done a giveaway in a while, so let me see. What do I have to give away? I've got some trade paperbacks, but let me see if I can make this fun. I've got an extra copy of the Direct Market Infinity Crusade with Moon Knight on it. Moon Knight and Spider-Man I can give away. So let's make this fun. first person that can guess what the reprint of the Omnibus is will get that prize. Okay? It's not Captain Britain. It's not anything that David has announced already. So good luck. First person that gets it right. Now, I've already announced some earlier, but this let me see. I'm gonna see whoever gets it right. Good luck, everybody. Why do I do this to myself? I know this is hard to keep up with already in the chat. TH. Let me see. And if nobody gets it, I'll ask something else. I love giving things away. I'm a pay it forward kind of guy. Let's see. I don't want any dead air. Oh my goodness. Okay. I thought I could keep up. Whew. I knew better. I have 545 people watching. Why did I do this to myself? All right. Let me see. Somebody has had to have got it by now. All right. Let's. Not even gonna try. Yep. Okay. Everybody stop. Somebody got it. Now I need to make sure this person is right. Or this person was first. Okay. Everybody stop. I'm gonna go back. I want to make sure I got the right person that got it. And let's see. Good luck, everybody, by the way. Thank you for participating. Thank you for joining this live chat this morning, evening, wherever you are. Michael Edmond, you're in the chat, right, buddy? Yeah, you are. Good. I just volunteered you. Can you triple check to make sure that Elliot Plowman was the first person to mention Spider-Man by Todd McFarlane Omnibus? Please. I think that's who the first person was to mention, and that's Elliot Plowman. But that's the reprint that we're getting. So, let me catch up with the chat. So congratulations. If that is, can you double check for me, please? Thank you. There's no suit being worn. Fake news. I know. I thought about putting a suit on, but then I was like, it's Monday morning. Kind of want to just have a chill day with my friends online, talk about what's being reprinted, and then we have a new book. So, Spider-Man by Todd McFarlane. For those wondering if I've already announced that, that's not to be confused with Spider-Man by David Mcfarlane and Todd McFarlane. Okay? This is just the Todd McFarlane. So it's what we call the adjectiveless Spider-Man. So let me share the screen again. So, Spider-Man by Todd McFarlane Omnibus is being reprinted. Coming out August 25th. You heard it here first. That was your first guess. You should have gone with your gut instinct, Just Mason. Called it by the price. Yeah, that's good. I'm glad he paid attention to that too, man. Michael, are you count? You better still be in here counting back, buddy. Now, okay. David announced Captain Britain reprint. Yeah, he told me to keep quiet about that, and then he comes in there and starts talking about stuff. By the way, nothing is official until I put the suit on. All right, take that to the bank. I confirmed it. Okay, thank you so much. So, Elliot, please email us, nearmancon@gmail.com, and I will let you know how to collect your prize. Congratulations. That was impromptu. I did not wake up this morning with no, thank you, man. Thank you for watching. Thank you all for watching. I wasn't expecting to be giving anything away. Now, for all you people that have been patient, the new omnibus is not an X-Men omnibus, but it is indeed the Daredevil by Charles Soule omnibus. Hell yes. Coming out August 25th, 2021, Daredevil by Charles Soule. Finally getting that omnibus to fill in that gap. I'm so happy. A lot of people have been wanting this so much. So many people have been wanting Daredevil by Charles Soule omnibus. And to get to announce it, man, I'm so happy for you all that have been wanting it. I'm so happy for the people that have been asking me every day, and I couldn't say a word. And I'm like, maybe. I don't know. I signed an NDA. So I can't say anything. If David wants to come in here and start talking stuff, he is more than welcome to. But okay, wait a minute. What? I literally just bought the trades last weekend. Officer K, this is how the Omni gods work. You made this happen. You made this happen. Because of you, you made that sacrifice to the Omni gods, and they took notice. I've done the same thing. We've all have done. Anybody in the game that has done this has done it. I don't have the contents yet. I should have that within a week or so. But there you have it, everybody. We're finally getting Daredevil by Charles Soule, a new omnibus. It's not Announcement. I know. I also want that too. But hey, it's another Daredevil omnibus. For like serious, look, somebody else, Matt Miranda. That's right, Announcement. Daredevil next, please. Seriously, Daredevil has had a consistent run in oversized format. It is insane out of most characters, right? Without not being X-Men, that's insane to have this much Daredevil in just oversized format. So very cool. Infinite Crisis and Usagi Yojimbo Volume 1 reprints after purchasing. We all do it, don't we? We all have done it, Mitch. And honestly, I never thought in a million years we would ever get Usagi Yojimbo Saga limited edition reprinted. That's insane. I mean, I realize it's another limited print run with a numbering, but still, I never would have believed it. I can't believe this, Omar. I just asked David Gabriel for a reprint Todd Mcfarlane Omni that you just announced. It happens, man. It happens. Sometimes we get lucky. I've been asking for New Warriors Volume 2 since I met the man. So, maybe one day. Maybe one day. My sacrifice is worth it. That's right. That's the way I see it, As long as other people get to find it. It's not like I feel special owning these things. I want other people to own them. I am so excited about that Usagi Volume 1 that I have secured it that's right, secure it now. Seriously. Because that thing is limited to, I think my contact said it was 600 and that's it. They're not doing any more. But then again, they said the same thing the first time. Omar, I asked David Gabriel for Volume 2 of Tomb of Dracula for you. Thanks, man. Yeah, we'll get that. How about this, man? Maybe when they have like the Blade movie coming out, maybe that'll be a good time for those to be reprinted. That'd be kind of cool. Omar, I'll buy that New Warriors Volume 1 just for you, so they'll make a Volume 2. My man, that's how it's done. No King in Black, OHC, or Omnibus, but I'm pretty sure we will get an Omnibus of that. I mean, we had the trades of Absolute Carnage long before the Omnibus was announced. And same thing with War of the Realms. Actually, not long before, about a couple of months before we knew about the Omnibus. So, yep. I'm excited for that Charles Soule Daredevil Omnibus. Very cool. King in Black will be in 2022. You think so, Roberto? What if it's December? You want to put some money on it? Nah, let's not do that. I'm not going to lose money. Can we? My man, can we get a Super Pro Omnibus? No. Although Fabian Niciesa would benefit from that. Yes, for those that are asking, thank you so much, Clark Nato. The order of these Omnis are Bendis, Brubaker, Shadowland by Diggle, Wade, then Charles Soule, taking us to the oversized hardcovers of Zdarsky's DD. Hey, Omar, any chance Marvel finished the Ultimate Spider-Man trade paperback line? The last one released was Volume 7. I'm 100% sure. Well, you know what? I'm 95% sure. How about that? That line is dead now. I think they will think of other ways to bring it back. So, I'm sorry. I wish I had better news. David Munoz, thank you so much for the super chat. What do I have to sacrifice for an Ultimate Spider-Man reprint? Thanks again, Omar. Appreciate the hell out of you. And I appreciate the hell out of all of you. I wish David was in the chat because he knows how strongly I've been pushing for that. I know because I know that you all wanted. And he's hinted at a couple of things. Nothing for sure, of course, but he's like, maybe. But he always answers like that. He has to play it safe, right? He can't tell me a year ahead of time what they're doing. But yeah, after this announcement, I have even more hope that the whales I'm hunting will be reprinted one day. Thank you, Omar. No, thank you, man. Yeah, that's one thing I always tell people is that if you're looking for something, just wait, be patient. Unless you got the money, because I know some people don't, some people like money. I get it. Or some people have the money to buy it. If you got the money, then go ahead and buy it, whatever you want. But if you can be patient, or if you can find it for cover price, then get it. Because eventually all these things will be reprinted. Even things that are limited edition, like my boy Mitch just said. Like Usagi Yojimbo Saga. Never thought that thing would be reprinted. Crazy. Yeah, he can tell me about 8 months ahead of time, but then he can tell me not to say anything. And then I can't say anything. So when people ask me, all I can say is, I don't know, maybe. How far known? Oh man, I remember. Let me see. I've known about. Oh my goodness, it's been a while. I'm pretty good at keeping secrets. It's been a while. Well, and especially now that it's serious, keeping secrets. I have to keep secrets. Man, I remember wanting to tell people about Wolverine 2 for so long. It was like 4 months or so. So it's been about 6 months for some of these. Just a couple months for others. And then I love when he sends me a list and then he adds something to the list and I'm like, wait a minute. That wasn't on there before. And he was like, surprise. I like to keep you on your toes. So that's another thing too. This list is not complete. There's a couple things in here that I purposely left out. And there are things that Marvel may add. So keep that in mind. I know right now, I've known about the September releases for a while, and I can't say a word yet until because they want me to make video announcements, which are cool. I'm cool doing those. So we got to give Omar some truth serum for the next chat. I don't know if that works on me. You mean tequila? It's not making me a liar. There's loopholes I can use, right? You missed the announcement, Mighty Silverback. You got to go watch the whole thing. No, I'm just kidding. It was Spider-Man by Todd McFarlane Omnibus being reprinted, and Daredevil by Charles Soule Omnibus is the new Omnibus. So you can get the Usagi reprint from our sponsor, cheapgraphicnovels.com. You can get your books up to 50% off. Tell them your mint condition sent you their way. Omar, if you tell us you delete the video after, we'll keep. Yeah, right. You guys would throw me under the bus so fast. You'd be emailing David. You won't believe what this fool just told us. And then I'll never get my damn New Warriors Volume 2. Hope you're keeping the Inferno Prologue a secret too. Maybe. That was a pretty good segue, right? Sometimes these things just come natural. The contents for most of these have already been announced. The contents for Charles Soule Daredevil I should have within a week. I can ask him actually, and if he sends me the content, I'll be more than happy to put it on our social media. Let's see. Shadowland Omnibus recently went out of stock, out of print, so the Daredevil Omnibuy must sell. I think they do, honestly. I think Daredevil has had a consistent run in oversized format. We've had 2 printings of Bendis, 2 printings of Brubaker. Is Volume 1 of Wade out of print? I think Volume 1 of Wade is out of print. Oh my gosh, I so want this, Patrick. Mark Spector Moon Knight. But honestly, if I have to be honest, I'd rather complete the original series first, and then that leads into the 1985 series, that limited series. Put that all together, and then give me Mark Spector Moon Knight. I would love that. That's what I'm shooting for, man. Ultimate Spider-Man Volume 1. But like I've told you all many times, I mean, if they do that, if they reprint it, that book has to sell in order to get a Volume 2. And is there enough people? That's the question, right? Is there enough people that would buy the reprint of Volume 1 to get a Volume 2? Because there's a lot of people that already have a Volume 1 waiting on a Volume 2. So the big question is, if they do reprint it, will it be sold? One can hope, but the numbers of these books selling are crazy good. Like, graphic novels sold amazing in 2020. So maybe I can see that happening. Omar, can you just confirm that Captain I can't confirm anything. David was hinting at it, but I can't say anything yet. No more shelf space for all these Omnis. I'm going to have to start using Omnis as furniture. I understand. I also, I think we all have limited space. That's why I constantly sell things. So, Ultimate Spider-Man Volume 1 would sell. I'm going to quote you on. I'm going to put that on a blurb in the back, Marvel Bab. Yes, Daredevil by Miller has had 3 printings. Somebody said that. Yes, Matt. You're right, Matt. There it has. And the original printing is the only one that has the actual sleeve, right? Like the others, that sleeve is printed on the dust jacket. Man, I'm happy I'm picking up a free Billy bookcase. You got yourself a good bookcase, man. Were there always an infinite supply of new Omnis per year, or is 2021 a special case? I mean, there were always a certain amount of Omnis, right? These things don't stay in print because publisher makes a book, publisher sells books, publisher sees numbers of books sold, publisher moves on to the next project, next book. Can't always keep them in stock, right? So now I'm thinking they're looking at the numbers of printings, and maybe they're going to try to do more. I want to say that New Mutants, and I think somebody told me that New Mutants is still in stock, at least the standard edition cover. There's a lot running low in stock of Omnis. Like right now, I can tell you, Jim Lee is running low in stock, but I think we all saw that coming, right? Now, that's not to say that like cheap graphic novels and in-stock trades order thousands of them. That's just to say that the distributor is running low in stock of them. Ryan Wilson, thank you so much for the super chat. Is Phalanx Covenant in any Omni or just an OHC? It's just collected as an OHC. And that's between the Wedding of Cyclops and Phoenix and Legion Quest. But when they reprint it, when there's a new printing, perhaps it will be an omnibus. Do you feel this is a golden age of omnibus and collected edition sales? How about this? I would love for this to be the beginning of the golden age of collected editions. It's starting to feel like, and I hope Marvel, or at least David agrees with me, that no matter what they print, they will sell enough to warrant the line continuing. For example, I'll use Thunderbolts. Maybe they will see Thunderbolts and it sold so well that they were like, well, why don't we just go ahead and do a volume 2? So I'm hoping at least, maybe it's just me and wishful thinking, but this is the beginning of that age. And when we get to the point where we are looking at books from our childhood on our shelves in chronological order, volumes 1, 2, and 3, regardless of what they called them by name, I think that's when we're living in the good times. But this is the beginning, I think. I mean, look at the number of reprints we've had compared to the number of reprints we used to have before. The number of books, the number of Omnis we get every month. It's insane. Not like it used to be, right? And Omnibus was a big thing. We used to, we had 2 a year. And then reprints were insane. We never got any up until New X-Men. Or, I'm sorry, Fantastic Four. Then New X-Men was reprinted. And that was just one a year. Now, it's crazy. Anything goes. I will be doing a poll for the channel sometime this month coming up. So we'll definitely take your all's votes on that. Last year, and it's not over yet because 2021 isn't over. The catalog isn't over for 2021. But, I mean, last year we got 6 of our books reprinted. 6 out of the 10. That's insane. That's really good that a business listens to us, right? 6 out of the 10. I know, like our number 1, our number 2, and number 4 and 5, 7, and then David's already rumoring about a 7th one coming back to print. And I know a lot of people voted for that Hickman Omnibus, but at the end of the day, though, they're still a business, and their decisions are the ones, they're the ones that make the decisions, not me. No matter how much I push. Talk Marvel into crowdfunding omnibus. I don't think they can do that. And I've talked about this before, Ryan. Thank you for the super chat, by the way. Because the book market would hate that, and the book market drives a lot of this. Graphic novel sales at the book market are great, and you don't want to piss off the book market. So you got to keep everybody happy. Omar, can you ask David why he hates FF or Hickman FF so much? Do you think that's the case? Let's talk about it logically, though. Okay, so for all those people that are wondering about where's FF by Hickman Omnibus, so a couple of things. Not that it matters anymore, but that book went out of print 4 years ago. Some of these books that are coming back into print have been out of print for 10 years. So I always tell people to be patient. Number 2, they're selling complete collections, right? So complete collections have to sell. I guess it's a tough choice because from a business perspective, if you're selling the book in complete collection format and it's still selling, do you want to continue selling it in that format or announce that there's an omnibus coming? And people will be like, well, I'm not doing this complete collection anymore, right? So you have to make a decision. So those are the 2 reasons why. So why I don't think it's coming yet. But hell, I don't know. The last quarter could surprise everybody, and they're there. And then people can start yelling at me for other things they want printed. I think it's a constant thing with people, like what we want. What you want, what I want are different things. But it has to be a lot more people wanting the same thing. And I know a lot of people that, but now, like, it's crazy when people were yelling about Inferno. Why is it Inferno? And as soon as we got Inferno, people started yelling about something else. So it's a constant cycle of like, what's the next thing? So it's really cool. But I like being the middleman because I get yelled at, and I get I get yelled, dude. I'm nobody here, but there are some people that literally think that I make the call. And I'm like, you realize I'm just a dude in my basement, right? Making videos that talks to Marvel, and that's it. Like, I don't make any decisions at all. I can push for things, but that's it. Like, Marvel at any day can drop me. But people, not a lot, just a couple people, like, genuinely think that I'm getting, to quote unquote, a bunch of stupid shit printed to benefit me. What? Really? Whatever. I don't have New Warriors 2, do I? Or Tomb of Dracula 2 reprint? Don't come at me like that with stupid. Anyway, where was I? Let's go ahead and take some more questions. The answer is they want to sell it twice. Once is a trade paperback, once is an Omni, and the line really sells. OHCs. Yeah, and OHCs are making a comeback too. OHCs are making a comeback. So I'm glad to see those back because there's a lot of people that love oversized hardcovers. And those people don't like Omnis. I wasn't mad, I swear. I was getting there because I feel like I'm getting called out over stupid stuff. I'm just a dude under house arrest in my basement. Yeah, that's the way it's felt like 2020, right? Just got here. What Omni got announced? All right, man, I'll do the hard work for you. I announced the Daredevil by Charles Soule Omnibus and the reprint of Spider-Man by Todd McFarlane Omnibus. So there you go. You don't even have, just leave a like before you leave, please. Nick Spencer, I'm surprised, just like everybody else that doesn't have an OHC. But like I said, maybe they're going to go the Omnibus route for Nick Spencer. Okay? You don't want to see me mad, dude. My wife can tell you. Let me tell you, my youngest daughter has my temper. My youngest daughter has my temper. And it's funny to see her snap. I feel so bad for her significant other when she gets older. Piggy in the middle is not an envious position. Nope, not at all. Oh, thank you all. Forgot to like the video. That's okay. As long as you did it now. Near mint condition. Soul Omnibus, if complete, thank you so much for doing the research, DBC All-Star, my man. Will be Daredevil 1 through 28. What is that? The sixth volume of Daredevil. Annuals 2016 and 2018, and $5.95 when it got renumbered to 612. Death of for main story, Daredevil Punisher for overall completeness, about 56 issues. Doable. Whew. Wait a minute, 56 issues? I'm looking at $100 at the price point. By the way, for those that were wondering, I did get David added those 2 orphaned issues to Captain America. I forgot to say that earlier when I was talking about the price of Captain America by Dan Jurgens going down to $100. And they also add, not only did they go down in price, but they also added the Captain America issue that was missing from the Mark Waid, the Dan Jurgens run, and the annual 99. So there you go. I would love to see some Mario Kart. Makes me say the worst things ever. Ever. Now, Daredevil by Charles Soule Omnibus, I don't see a volume 1. I literally just see Daredevil by Charles Soule. It's what I'm looking at. Can you remind me, please, how much the 2 Todd McFarlane Omnis cost? Yeah, of course. Here, let me share the screen again for those of you that want to see the prices. And let me hide your comment really quick. So where were we? Todd McFarlane Omnibus looks like the retail price is $75 for that. And then you wanted to know the Amazing Spider-Man by David Mcfarlane and Todd McFarlane. I think that's in May, if I'm not mistaken. No, it's not. June? Is it in June? All right. There it is. That one's $100. Retail price of that omnibus for the David Mcfarlane and Todd McFarlane one. Omar secretly, I can't even run my damn household, man. I don't run Marvel. Any reason for the slow releases of oversized Aaron Avengers? I don't know, man. Maybe they're waiting to see how sales are of that. I really don't know, brother. Dude, that art by Ron Garney. Ron Garney is the big selling point on that. That thing is amazing. Daredevil by Charles Soule, is that what you said, dude? If so, you were right. Do you think there'll be a Silver Surfer Omnibus Volume 2? Let me stop sharing screen. Sure. The first one's out of print again. Even the restock. Wait, what? I love the people that are just now coming in. Yeah, Charles Soule Daredevil Omnibus is coming out. And let me tell you the release date of that. That is August. I think it's, let me make sure. August 25th, 2021. As well as the reprint of the Spider-Man by Todd McFarlane Omnibus. Adjectiveless Spider-Man for all those that lived in the 90s. David, people are pre-ordering. I've seen people pre-order it through Amazon. It's also available on Amazon. He's asking about the Usagi reprint. Omar, do you think we'll start getting volumes 5 of Omnis? Yeah, I see that happening. Yeah, of course. The way these books are being sold and like I mentioned, graphic novels, just the sales are amazing in 2020. I see them doing volume fives. I mean, the thing is always there with books, not just graphic novels, but with books that the higher the volume number, the lower the sales, right? Like a volume 10 doesn't sell nearly as much as a volume 1, but I think so. Haven't we have we had a volume 5 yet? No, we've had several volume 4s like Avengers and Uncanny X-Men. Master Kung Fu. I think that had 5. And Brubaker. I'm looking at my shelf right now, and not everything is in front of me, but Brubaker had 5. Not named volumes 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 though. Conan. Yep, Conan's a 5. So I could have sworn Master had 4. I forgot the other books are part of that, but yeah, Conan 5. Any new epic collections? We announced those about 3 weeks ago. Curtis and I announced all the new epics coming out in this quarter that we're looking at. So nothing new that you haven't heard of already if you've been watching. Do you think Marvel will make a Marvel swimsuit omnibus for research purposes? Man, I think we're gonna get to the point where they're like, "What else can we do? Let's have some fun. Let's make a Marvel swimsuit omnibus." And and Marvel swimsuit omnibus is equal opportunist, baby. You got stuff there for dudes, ladies, everybody. There's a lot of cake in that in those. Man, I wonder if I still have my magazines. I had them in boxes somewhere. Surely I didn't give those away. I know some posters have been ripped out though, like Psylocke by Jim Lee. The Usagi reprint is a hardback. Ooh, taking bets. Who gets an omnibus first? Alfred swimsuit. Here's a good question. Do you think the Omni after Uncanny 4 will be a Volume 5 or Road to Mutant Massacre? Actually, I started a segment about a month ago called Map My X with my buddy Peter M and Riley from the Omnibus Collectors. And we mapped out that 5th omnibus and we decided that it's honestly probably going to be 2 omnis. And one of them would be Volume 5 of Uncanny X-Men and the other one would be The Road to Mutant Massacre, or Mutant Massacre Prelude, if you will. So I have the cards of the X-Men swimsuits. One of each. When will the year of the villain? I think that is honestly. I think that's a DC book, by the way. For those that are wondering what that is, I think that one is in the catalog still, but it's not. I mean, so is the Promethea book, the Omnibus of Promethea. It was in the catalog for like 4 years. I don't know if it any. I don't think it's ever coming out though. But I don't know. Who knows? Maybe one day. When is the next Map My X? We decided on Friday, January 15th. I don't know yet what we're gonna do yet. I think Wolverine 3, maybe? That was one of those. Yes, Promethea got the OHCs. The third one just wrapped it up. However, it was solicited as an omnibus for a long time. That's why I didn't get the absolutes. And the omnibus kept getting postponed. And I'm talking years. So, any chances for a Fall of the Mutants omnibus? After Mutant Massacre and Inferno? Absolutely, 100% that will come. I don't think 2021, because 2021 we're getting Inferno. And to get 2 big X-Men Omnis in 1 year, I think that's almost too much of a good thing, right? But I'm pretty sure it will come. Which are your top ongoing series from Marvel and DC? I try to keep up. I mainly read collected editions, but I try to keep up with newer series or try out new series through the Marvel app or Comixology. Um, I really like Immortal Hulk. I have to read that monthly. I'm I'm digging Venom by Donny Cates and Thor by Donny Cates, and I'm caught up on X-Men, so I read every one of those. So let me look at this. This is a good message. There are 450 people watching who like to drop 3 figures on big comics. If anyone could drop 2 figures, paying for artist Craig Hamilton's medical care would be very much appreciated. Thank you for sharing that. 2 big omnis in 1 year. What about this? Well, they were supposed to be spread out, remember? And those are reprints. Those aren't new. The big one was Uncanny 4. But to do Uncanny, I mean, it would be like, damn, I don't know. I mean, they would sell. I know they would sell. You all know they would sell. But I think they have to show love to the other characters too, right? Because while there's a bunch of us that love X-Men, there's a bunch of people that love Doctor Strange and are sitting there going, where the hell's my Doctor Strange omnibus? Or there's a bunch of people that are waiting around for the reprints of Fantastic Four by Hickman, or for that matter, the Amazing Spider-Man stuff. So that's why these catalogs take such a long time. They really take time with, okay, we have enough X titles. We have enough Omnis. We have to focus on this. And let's not forget about this, because I really thought I didn't see Fantastic Four until now, until I saw it with you all, the complete collection. So I have Gauntlet. Thank you so much, Benjamin, for the super chat. Can I get away with Infinity War and Crusade trade paperbacks of the main story, or should I spring for both Omnis? How good are the tie-ins? Thank you, Omar. Thank you so much for watching in the super chat. The big tie-ins in Infinity War are collected in the trade paperback, and the big tie-ins for Infinity Crusade, I know because I have them, are also collected in the trade paperbacks. The other stuff, what I call the Red Skies events, crossover tie-ins, those you don't really need, and those are collected all in the omnibus. So if you want to, and if you want to, keep the trades, save some money. Omar, it's true they need to have diverse omnis, but that just means I get slammed every month. Right, if you're a guy that collects everything, that doesn't matter to you. But if you're a person that just collects Spider-Man or Fantastic Four or Daredevil, then you can space out. You're like, I haven't, like, to you it feels like we haven't had a Daredevil omnibus in a long time. But to everybody else, like, man, I'm buying 8 omnis. Holy crap. I think Marvel is losing out on sales because they packed it so tight. A lot of people can't buy the insane number of Omnis. Now, are you talking about this week? Because this week is just a rare fluke. Like, that wasn't supposed to happen. Those books were supposed to be scattered out through November and December. But with everything going on, like the holiday shipping and all of that, everything got postponed until 1 week. And I don't know, man. It's going to be crazy. I still think some of these books will sell out. That's just my opinion, though. See, I'm one of the Doctor Strange guys. We demand an Englehart Omni. Right. See, your demands are a lot different than somebody else that wants, 8 X-Men Omnis in 1 year. The Spider-Man Complete Collection by Mcfarlane collect everything that exists in the Omni. I believe so. Yes. It's just in standard edition format. Yeah, so many of the books this week were supposed to originally arrive in late November, December, and scattered about. It just so happens that, whew, it was bad. Hold on a second. Omar, next we need you to push for that David Mcfarlane and Bagley Spider-Man omnibus. We know David listens to you. End of the day, though, it's his choice. He can print whatever he wants to, and completely respect what they decide. And it's not just Marvel. When DC reached out to me when Hank was still there, and he asked me if they should print a Starman compendium. I said, nope. We want an omnibus. We want a proper omnibus, and I promise people will buy it. End of day, they still went with the compendium, and I told them, I completely respect your decision. So it's not just Marvel. It's end of day, these are their businesses. So you think there'll be a Scott Snyder Justice League Omnibus? Brother, where is my Scott Snyder Batman Volume 2 first? Then we can start talking about a Justice League Omnibus. That's what I'm looking forward to the most. Hopefully one day we'll get that. Omar, I'm waiting for your announcement of ASM. So Amazing Spider-Man by JMS Volume 2 reprint in the near future. Volume 2 of JMS is it out of print again? I thought that just came back into print. I'm so like button. Thank you so much for reminding people. I thought that the reprint was still in stock. Best Iron Man omnibus to buy, my humble opinion. Oof. David Michelini, Liney omnibus with John Romita Jr. on artwork. I love that omnibus. Iron Man hasn't had a lot of love in omnibus format. We're getting a Dan Slott one, but I'd love to see other things like Kieran Gillen's run. I'd even buy Bendis, Matt Fraction stuff. What I want to see, like I mentioned, I think on Saturday's chat, is the director of S.H.I.E.L.D. Iron Man. I think that would be awesome. Yeah, Dying Breed Collectors is confirming. All 3 of the JMS Volume 2 are still in stock. One of my most wanted Omnis, man, is Astro City. I don't know what, I mean, geez, some of those hardcovers are completely out of print. Hi, Omar. I'm a French reader, and because of Brexit, every website in the UK no longer ships to Europe. I heard about this. Do you know where I could order my Omni for a decent price? Not cover price, I mean. I don't know. I can ask some of my other French viewers where they get their books. Some of them, I've seen some stores like in Spain and in the UK import books from local comic book shops here and have them all shipped over there, like, just a little cheaper than they would through Amazon. Dirty little secret is that Iron Man's kind of lame. For a guy in a suit, I mean, I figure there's only so many great stories you can have. But then again, I think about the Green Lantern has a ring. I mean, more stories can you tell? Astro City box set. I'd rather have an omnibus, but I'd be okay with a box set, honestly. How about a Bendis all new X-Men and Uncanny Omnibus? That'd be amazing for the art alone. So yes, okay. For the art alone, I'm 100% in. Late to the show, but it's okay. No suit, casual Monday, and wait, Monday, what the F? No suit on a Monday. I know, man. Here's a good suggestion from Dying Breed Collectors: is what about European buyers or buying via eBay? Do they get killed on shipping? I never know because I only have to send it to Kentucky, and eBay takes it from there. Right? I don't know because you sell things online, right? I look traumatized for a second. Sorry, I was getting a message, and I am a little traumatized. It's nothing to do with this stuff. I was getting some flashbacks. Yes, we get killed on shipping and taxes. I know when I have to send stuff overseas, like when somebody wins something from mine, giveaways, that shipping is insane, and it sucks because I want everybody to be able to get these books at an affordable price. But man, that shipping cost is insane. Let me see. Care package coming your way to P.O. Box. Thank you, Benjamin. Thank you. We do have a P.O. Box. Thank you so much for that. See, $100 for shipping. So thanks. No thanks for eBay. Right. That's insane. So I'll take a couple more questions, then I got to wrap up. I got to take my kiddos, um, get our shots, regular flu shots. War of Kings reprint. Boy, you coming in here throwing some bombs like that. That is when we do the poll, I always stress this. When we do the poll in sometime this month, I want everybody to vote, and I'm pretty sure War of the Kings will be there. I'm thinking when you all vote, you all will vote for War of the Kings because we've had Annihilation. We made Annihilation Conquest happen. We can make War of the Kings happen. Dude, we made Inferno happen, baby. Inferno, the book that David was like, what? It's an OHC. And I'm like, you can make it an omnibus. And they did, man. So, take one more question. Thanks for the stream and the announcements, Omar. That's not a question, but much love to you, man. Thank you so much. What's the near mint schedule this week? Thank you so much for asking. What a good question. Tonight is the Moon Knight overview. I'll be doing an advanced look at the Moon Knight. Tomorrow I'll be looking at the Monster Size Eternals book. Wednesday I'll be looking at Injustice and looking at some manga from Viz. Tuesday night is Old Reader, New Reader as well. Any news regarding Spider-Man, Nick Spencer Spider-Man in OHC or Omnibus format? No news yet. And I say yet, I really don't know. Oh, ASM JMS 1 reprint in 2021. I hope so. So let's hope that we get that. For your sake, for everybody's sake. So let's hope we get that. Oh, and I'm also doing my reading order of Booster Gold. That finally came in. And for the month of January, I'm letting my Patreons vote because we do have a Patreon. It's a great way to support the channel, by the way, for those of you that aren't part of the Patreon. I'm starting up another tier 2 that makes it a little more intimate between me and the Patreons, doing something very similar to this, but after hours, maybe some drinking involved. I'm leaving the Patreons to vote for the Marvel Cosmic Saga or Wonder Woman reading order. And X-Men updated reading order will be sometime probably in March. And it will be a 2-month event because everything's going to be covered. So, what time does CGN put up new books on Monday night? I think 6 to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And Old Reader, New Reader is just Omnibus Volume 1 tonight, Omnibus Volume 2 next week. I'm sorry, not tonight, Tuesday night, and then Volume 2 next week. But that, as they say, is that. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for all the questions, for all the super chats, for the likes, for the support. I love this community. I love you all. Wish I could spend a little more time, but I forgot I have to take my kids to the doctor. So I missed a super chat. Okay. Let me find it. Oh, thank you so much, man. Brian Wilson, thank you so much for super chat. Can you talk about Silver Surfer? What's the best runs? Heard Stan Lee say college kids love Silver Surfer. What's Stan Lee's best run to me of Silver? There's 2 runs. Oh, man, damn it. No, there's a lot of runs I like. Silver Surfer is a character that I think really would benefit from an omnibus format. We have a lot of epics, so his epics are available if you don't mind reading those. And that format is great. I love the epics, but it's not for everybody. I'm a fan of the original Stan Lee and John Buscema run. Wonderful. One of my favorite, best comics of all time, best graphic novels of all time is Parable. It's out of continuity, doesn't matter. Still phenomenal. Some of the best quotes to this day. I still quote that book. Dan Slott's run, Mike Allred on artwork, beautiful story. Steve Englehart's run, Ron Mars run, Starlin stuff, and a lot of that stuff is available in epic format. And I'm sorry I missed the super chat. I'm glad somebody mentioned that there was one. So everybody, please, thanks again. Thank you all. Have a wonderful day. Don't forget to hit that like button. Check out our Patreon, Redbubble. Amazing ways to support the channel. Much love. Have a great day.